Yeah, Davion, Mike Woods was just on here. He said you guys are roommates. So I'm curious what you've thought of his season and his ability to kind of go make some contested catches. And he said that that was something he was happy with about his game to this point.
Yeah, me and Mike are roommates. That's my boy. He's like my brother. But we actually challenge ourselves to be better than better. We challenge ourselves to be the best on the field. So with those contested catches, we think of it as our ball all the time. When the ball's in the air, we got to make sure that it's our ball, no matter the circumstance, no matter what you do. And when you hold yourself to that type of standard, it makes you more confident that when people is around you, you're going to catch the ball. So that's what we work on. Make sure everybody in our group has the ability to go make those contested catches.
Pretty bitty.
Yeah, Devion, I was wondering if you are familiar with anybody on the Ole Miss defense, maybe somebody you knew from Louisiana or something. I know maybe you could comment on Lakia Henry, also at linebacker, who was a guy that it looked like at one point he was going to sign with Arkansas.
I do not know any Louisiana people on the Ole Miss defense, but from watching what I've seen, they are coached well. They do play hard there, but we just got to go out there and play our brand of football, which is tough, physical, and make sure we limit our errors.
Tom.
Devion, what's the mood of the team? That was a pretty excruciating deal at the end of the game last week. How are y'all feeling?
Oh, we didn't put it past us, so we just really focused on Ole Miss this week. We know we just have to, as an offense, come out fast. We can't put our defense in a bad predicament like that, 17-0. We have to come out fast to be able to help our defense. So really we focus on coming out fast, making sure we start hard. As Coach Pittman says, we got to come out and start fast. We can't just sit back and relax. We got to come out hard and hit the first punch.
I think your fans probably feel like you guys are turning a page, the way you played the last couple of weeks, well, all season. And winning at home is maybe the next big step for you guys. How important is it to start winning home games? It's
important, but it's not important to win home game. We go out there every game, and we're trying to win every game. This game, be it a home game, makes it even better if we win, and we need to win. Winning at home is It's always good to protect your house. It's always good to have your fans, something to cheer on. So we are going out there every week and striving to win. Even this week, home game, we go out there to strive to win, no matter what, home or away.
Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've been around for such a long time. It seems like you're finally getting your shot. Did you ever get frustrated during that period? And did you ever consider transferring? And how did you get through all of that? And why did you stay?
Yeah, I got frustrated. I got frustrated at times. But really, I just really trusted God throughout this whole process and really just continued to work. That's all I knew how to do. Just continue to work and move on. I did not think about leaving at all. I just thought about just, hey, I can prove them I can belong in this league. And so far, I'm still just trying to prove myself.
What was different about you this year? What have you been doing differently?
I just really have taken the time and to study myself and study the opponent and make sure I play fast and use what God has given me, which is speed, but I also have make sure I use great technique and study our opponent to make sure I know what they're going to do or have an idea of what they're going to do against me.
Scotty.
Yeah, Davion, just tell me about the impact your parents maybe had on you growing up and how maybe they've kind of helped you get through some of the ups and downs of your college career.
Growing up, my parents have been a big influence of. They put me in football when I was like 6, and ever since then I have loved it. And even when times would get bad and I would lose and things weren't going my way, they always said, "See the light in the tunnel." My family are big believers in religion, so they just make sure that I always keep God first, and I pray and talk to Him and let God really handle any problems that I have. And more is like motivation. They tell me to make sure I still love it. Once I start loving football, that's when I'm truly done. But so far, I've loved the last 4 years I've been here. No matter what, I still love it.
Tom.
Yeah, Davion, I had another question. I'll be darned if it just went right out of my mind. Uh, I'll think of it in a second. I'm sorry. Oh, no, here it is. A couple of veteran O linemen, Ty Clary and Dalton Wagner, kind of got their shots again last week. What did you see from those guys and how they played and how the team reacted to them coming in?
They play really well. As Mike said, it's next man up. Yeah, it don't matter if you've been a starter of past years, you just got to come in and work. And so maybe these guys maybe didn't do the best and lost their starting job, but they came in and did what they're supposed to do. They came in and helped contribute. Everybody's important, whether you're a starter or you sit on the bench. You have a role, and so when they came in and got their chance, they maximized their chance. That's all we're coached to do. We just coached to be ready to perform.
Sure, Diddy. Another one.
Devion, last year, if you guys had gone down 17 points in against anybody, that was probably a bad recipe. This year, you guys battled back. And I know you guys are hungry and looking forward, but for everything that you guys have been through and, the change in culture and everything with this new coaching staff, is there some kind of feeling of justification? Not that you feel vindicated or anything, but is there some sense of justification that you guys are doing things right, that the system is working, that this coaching staff is doing right by you guys? And is it further motivation if that's the case?
Yes, it is. We know that all our coaches are going to have our back no matter what. So when you know that and understand that, you really need to go out there and fight no matter what. So just Coach Pitt came in. He told us he wants us here. He wants us to be able to play for him and play for everybody in the room. Really, we play for our teammates. We play for our coaches and our teammates. And so this is your brotherhood. Everybody to my left and right when I want to figure out is who I go out there and play for. And so being said that, you don't want to let them down. So you go out there and play your hardest no matter what the score is.
Anybody have another for Devion?
Devion, anybody in particular stand out in that Ole Miss secondary to you, whether name or number?
I haven't watched it. I haven't really dug deep into my film yet. I got to look into it tonight.
Yeah, how did Rakeem look at practice today, or last couple of days, actually?
Rakeem has looked really well.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Devion.
Thanks, Davion.